Hey guys, Venixk here, back to more Loop Hero. God, I am actually really liking this game. I spent some time off camera, grinding up, got the Intel Center, not the Incel Center, the Intel. It will unlock the encyclopedia, some new cards, and get gold cards to the deck. Which is new. So let's throw that out. So, here's what we know so far. The world consists of darkness and fragments of your memories, and doesn't stay the same for long. Nothing's stable. That's not completely true. There are some key memories that drastically change everything. As we keep notes of our expeditions, the pieces are starting to form a bigger picture. It'd be much easier if everything wasn't so shapeless. Remember, all knowledge is priceless, so please share it with us. And together, we'll decide how to use it best. Okay. Encyclopedia. What? Okay, so this just tells me what the things do. I mean, I guess this is useful for when I want to farm, like, specific items and stuff. Okay. I was hoping to actually get something usable, but sure. I can build a forest as well. And a watchtower. Oh man, I get a lot of things. I can actually make both. Cool. Wow, it's a forest. Yep, a forest. Solid wood. It's truly unbelievable. Yeah, I get it. I know what a forest is. A shining example of perennial evergreen flora. Are you making fun of me? Are you making fun of me? That's how a log or a plank looks before it dies. So fascinating. Yeah, definitely make fun of me. What did you do again? Unlocks the forest and thicket cards. Okay. I don't know why I would build more than one. Watchtower. You can forget many things when leaving the camp, but you won't forget the arrows fired. A crossbowman will help you from each tower in battles. In battles on tiles adjacent to the campfire. Okay. So I assume each watchtower will grant me an additional crossbowman. That's a nice structure right there. Sturdy and reliable is useful. I keep telling this to myself over and over. I keep giving people this sort of Yorkish accent, don't I? Is that Yorkish? It's some British. I don't know the names for them. I would almost believe it now. My boys can always see quite far in this dark fog. Those portion bell whenever a crossbow bolt can reach. These villains will sleep better at night. I can guarantee their safety. Cool. Can I upgrade? Yes, ooh, so upgrading it would be nice, because then I increases their attack range. Cool. And once I get more food, I can make another one too. But I'll probably try to make the warehouse next. Maybe the mud hut? I don't know. Cool. Let's see, I have one more supply thing open. Okay, let's see. So a bunch of new cards. Okay, so let's see what we got. Let's remove everything real quick. Okay, so I have a forest card. And also the thicket card, it gives me both. Let's see. Thick forest, nobody knows who or what could be lurking inside. Gives increased attack speed. And can also place a blood grove next to it. Okay, that's cool. But since it's in this category, I assume that means I can't actually put it next to thing? Okay, whatever. The desert. Desert heat burns everything in its path. Lowers every creature's HP by 0.5%. Okay. So I guess as the Necromancer, having the damage shield would benefit, because then it doesn't matter. That's the most of my health. And the idea is that with increased attack speed especially, I can damage that, kill them faster, theoretically. Okay. And of course, if I build deserts with rocks, I would, you know, be negating the loss while still hurting the opponent. Well, I'll try running forest and deserts, opposed to meadow and rock for a bit. See how that works out. Ancestral Crypt. Final resting place of an ancient family line. Death and the lessons it teaches are honored here. Plus 3 max HP for every enemy with a soul killed by the hero. Cool. But I don't gain HP bonus from armor. Okay. So again, as the Necromancer now wearing armor, that seems useful. Because then I don't... Does that not add to this? Oh, is this... Got it. These aren't cards. They're golden cards. Got it. They're just sort of a passive, maybe? The arsenal... I get an additional equipment slot, which does just increase stats, but my item quality drops. That one can get tricky. I'll do Ancestral Crypt for now, because I'm going to be using the Necromancer. It doesn't look like I got anything else new. So as Necromancer, I need to run Oblivion, because I need to get rid of... Well, no. I was only running Oblivion because of the Goblin camps, but since I'm not running Mountains, Goblins might not spawn. Okay, so run Treasury, because that's always useful. Run a Road Lantern. Let's go Spider Cocoon. Because I could put Spider Cocoon near the... whatchamacallit. The campfire. And then the crossbowman will help. I'll throw ruins out there as well. Okay, so let's do that as the Necromancer. Real quick, Arsenal. Arsenal does not tell me what equipment slot I get. I can actually probably look that up. Go and look that up real quick. Rather than play through every hero. Okay, Warriors get helmet slot, Rogue gets the Amulet, and Necromancer gets a shield. Meh. That's fine. So I'll stick with Ancestral Crypt right now. Let's go. Okay, so let's throw Treasury down. Ancestral Crypt, I don't think matters where I put it, so throw that up there. So now I'll get plus 3 max HP every time I kill an enemy with a soul. Which slimes don't count, unfortunately. And I don't really gain HP bonuses from anything, so that should be fine. So the forests go out here. I'll test out the forest and the sand dunes while I can get to them, to determine if they... what's the term? Stack the same way mountains do. Okay, so put the desert down here. I didn't get anything for placing the deserts. Which is interesting. I get a flexible branch for placing a forest. I don't get that for the... I don't get anything for the deserts. Fascinating. I got a kitchen knife. And that's just the max HP per food item. Nice little crossbowman. Okay, that's actually... that's going to be awesome. Sand dune. Hey, don't get anything for placing sand dunes. Like any of the sand stuff. That's... I don't know why. It's like it might... really might not be worth it. To run sand dunes at all. Like, they do help, because they decrease enemy health. So with that in mind, it's not a terrible idea to run them. And especially if you're running the Ancestral Crypt and Mountains, you can keep your own health up decently high in comparison. Okay, does 9 forests do a thing? No, it doesn't. Okay. Something happened in the desert region, though. I didn't see this thing be made. What's this? Ziggurats. Sands are trying to help the world rebuild. This is the result. Spawns a desert spirit each loop. Okay. Is the desert spirit helpful? I mean, only spawning once per loop I like a lot better already than the gargoyles. Because those things were always super annoying. Put that right there. So we'll see if is helpful or evil in just a moment. And I assume 9 deserts also does nothing. Okay. So it speaks. What kind of creature are you? I used to be like you at first, but then I took an arrow to the knee. Now I am but a handful of quartz grains bound by primordial magic. I have knowledge and, more importantly, insight. We are unstable, fleeting, and so is this land. More Morpheus than the ever-shifting sands, you are the least elusive of us all. We need your help. At last, I've been waiting to hear this. No one seems to realize what's happening. Everyone just pretends like things have always been this way. I truly want to help someone. Yeah, we speak of different things. Your constant existence, sand and magic can do a lot, but we need to persist long enough. We barely take shape before we are gone again. I want you to follow me down the path of heat and sun. You should become one of us. In a new chance for the desert, a layer of sand that persists, lively and fast. We shall fill this cold void to the brim. Overfill it, even. You want me to become sand? No, we'll all fall apart in due time, sure, but I'm not going down that easy. I will resist now. God damn it, it's a villain. Okay, fine. Desert's no fun to run. used to resist it too, but then I took an arrow to the other knee. I regret it when I was reborn, so shall you one day. We'll see about that. Yeah, you sure told him. For God's sake, give me a better shield. Okay, so 9 forest does nothing. 9 sand dunes does nothing. Do they do something when put next to something else? Possibly? It didn't look like they actually did. Yeah, putting forests next to something. Well, I was thinking it would function the same way as the meadow that turned into blooming meadow if you put it next to something else. It does not. I mean, that being said... Oh, if you put it next to sand dune, though, something happens. Okay. Interesting. So enemies deal less damage but attack faster. I'm not sure if that's a good trade-off. Okay. I should probably do a run where I just test out directly whether or not like sand dunes synergizes with the meadow and the mountain stuff or not. Okay. Oh, this was a new thing too. So for every 10 forests I make, I get a village? That makes a wooden warrior every 2 days. Okay. We'll see what I get from that, if that's anything useful. Oh, new things. Who the hell are you? Why are you sneaking around here? Don't even try coming closer, you bastard! The Force isn't looking for you, it doesn't need you. Just try and touch me and I'll shred you to splinters. But there won't even be a bow left from you when I get you. My brain hurt reading that, okay. I'm getting tired of this. Okay, so these guys... 100% chance to counter. Damn! 100% counter chance and also damages me. But it seems like they can't actually attack themselves. So skeletons are the best way to go. Got it. Now some log is trying to attack me and thinks that I deserve it. And more of this and I'll start questioning the whole idea of saving the world. Heh, don't blame you. Doesn't seem to get anything for passing through that platform. Okay. But again, as long as you're the Necromancer, those guys aren't terrible. I wonder how low I can actually get their HP. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that's 12 plus... So it's 19% decreased HP right now. I wish it showed up somewhere on the screen. Like, it doesn't even show up on the characters. Man, I have to end after this loop. There's no way I can... Yeah, I'm not... Yeah, I need to end after this loop. Shame. I didn't even get to see my upgraded skeletons from my perk. But I don't think I can do another run through of that. I'll have... My ass will be handed to me. Okay, let's run. Did I get to build anything new? We could build a mud hut. Build another watchtower. Honestly, the watchtower's nice. Because it does add a lot of extra damage. Well done. More towns mean more soldiers. More soldiers means more arrows. More arrows means more arrows. Makes sense to me. But can I upgrade this? I can. Okay, we'll revive the hero one time. It's not really worthwhile. Where did I get this resource from? The Orb of Expansion. Encyclopedia! Guide me! Oh, here it is. Orb of Expansion. It drops after combat with at least 4 enemies. Okay. Got it. Which means the watchtowers will be helpful for that. Okay. Let's go on an expedition. Let's switch it up. Yeah, let's go with the let's go with the rogue. Let's see. Let's use 2 for that. Arsenal for rogue, not the Ancestral Crypt. I guess it has to be the cemetery. I hate the cemetery though. Whatever, it's fine. I'm going to test up how rocks and forests and deserts and meadows all synergize with each other. No to the road lanterns. Okay, let's try it. And let's... Oh, I've put it in one of these locations. Got it. Don't like that. Okay, so that opens up an accessories, this slot. Okay, so I got the amulets now, which grants me the magic shield, which greatly increases the rogue's survivability. Which is a little amazing. But it does give me a lot more common equipment now, so it's like, it's a bit of a trade-off. So let's figure this out. Let's throw a mountain down right there. Because I need to make the... I'll make the mountaintop there. Let's throw a forest. Doesn't seem to be changed when I put next to that. Meadow doesn't show off. Desert stays as a desert, okay. Meadow next to deserts still becomes a blooming meadow. Forest next to blooming meadow stays a forest. Meadow becomes blooming meadow. So yeah, desert does not synergize with mountains or meadows in the slightest. It's purely... And same thing with the forest, they don't do anything with meadow or mountains. Actually, I didn't try it with the mountain. Nothing changed, okay. Okay. That's fine. So pretty much you just don't bother... Well, I don't know, you could run the desert with the mountains, because you can use the mountains to offset your penalty from the desert while still penalizing the opponents. So that's not terrible. So I beat 4 enemies, but I didn't get the item I wanted. Which means it's not a guaranteed drop, is it? That's frustrating, okay. Okay, I think I need to retreat. Yikes. 18 health. Barely made it. Okay, retreat. I didn't get the item I wanted. That's annoying. Got an Orb of Evolution. I need 10 Orb of Expansions to make a warehouse. And God, even with me intentionally trying to set that up, I'm just not getting enough of that. I guess for now I should keep making watchtowers. Because they're just really useful. And yet all the resources I need to upgrade most of my buildings are a lot. I guess if well, this takes up... I was going to say I could make the watchtower better if I save off my food. But since it takes the stupid orb of expansion, which I can't farm yet, it's really hard. Oh, okay, so it seems like the only thing I can do right now is just do a ton of grinding for resources. I just don't think I'm quite strong enough. Like I'm not even getting halfway to unlocking the second boss. So I feel like I just need to sit down and do a lot of grinding. Like, I build up orb expansions however way I can. And just overall get tons of resources. Probably upgrade buildings, build some new things, like maybe the river card will be useful, maybe the bookery card or maze of memories or outpost or something. I don't know, it's like I just need to find a consistent strategy where I can farm specifically the orb of expansion, since that's what I need a lot of right now. So once I figure that out and can grind that out and get the, 19... Let's see, what is it? 25, 29 of them I need to make these 3 buildings. Then I'll come back. So it might be a while before there's another episode of this, but I also just recorded like 7 of these in a row. Oh well. I really like this game. But if you don't see another episode, it's because I forgot. But thank you guys so much for stopping by watching the video. If you like the video, do the thing that does the thing, lets me know about the thing. And until next time, bye-bye.
But wait! There's more!
Hey guys, back again. Once again, I was grinding and I ended up spawning the boss. And I'm in a decent position where I have all 5 potions, full health, and halfway through the loop. And most enemies don't really too much of a threat. So I'll probably I'll go kill the boss this time. I was trying to farm for that stupid thing that only spawns when you fight 4 enemies at a time. And look at this. I consistently fight 4 enemies there, not getting anything. So frustrating. And then I have this meadow forest stretch going. So it's just my attack speed is plus 65% right now. Made even higher due to beacons. I can't stack any more beacons up there. Darn. Of course, I start losing health now. Now that I start recording. I'll still try to beat the boss. At least to show off what the boss is. Unfortunately, my crossbowmen won't help for this fight. Ah! Ooh, Scorchworms help in the fight. That means this is a bad strategy I have. Could you please stop? So it's you who's responsible for all this mess. Stop doing what, exactly? Stop doing all this. Resisting, fighting for the old world. He will erase everything anyway. I'm sorry, that's how it must go. So, mysterious him again. I expect you're not going to explain who you're talking about, are you? Why wouldn't I? I'm talking about God. He created millions of stars, galaxies, and oh, what am I saying? He created everything! And now he's destroying his creation. That's the most absurd thing I've ever heard. And trust me, I've heard a lot of absurdities. Why would God want to destroy the world? That's what I call a silly question. Do you think we have the right to discuss God's motive? He's God, for God's sake. If he decided, it's to be done. It means there's a reason and a mean to it. Gosh, it's like talking to any religious nutjob. Instead of all your rage and anger, you ought to thank him for the life you've had and spend the time that's left and bid this universe goodbye. No, that's not right. If all that is true, then why am I still able to resist? Why am I able to restore blah blah blah? Does that mean your guy's having a second thoughts? Is he a god at all if I go against his will? These are just empty words. You're simply trying to find a reason to say your unimportant no. Yeah, that's incredibly like a religious person. I have a good counter-argument. They'll fuck you. It's like, that's not how conversations work. You sigh for you in this world, but your efforts are in vain. You can't stop the harvesting scythe of God with a single blade of grass. I shall end you personally, by word or by force if need be. Well, maybe blade of grass, not glass, blade of glass, ugh. Won't stop a scythe, but I can get into your shoe and hurt like... You know what, metaphors are not my thing. Let's see how well your guy can protect you against my blade of glass! By the way, what do you got? Summons an angel instead of an attack that disappears after dealing 2 attacks. Okay. Creates a stained glass window instead of every second attack. Create 5 stained glass windows. Okay. Okay. You know, this would be so much easier if I didn't have the scorch worms there. I probably won't do it. Close. Oh, each mirror is a stacking 20%. Got it. Although, okay. Yeah, if I didn't have the scorch worms there... Oh, I lost all 3 of these? That sucks. Anyways. Okay. So note self, don't use scorch worms. And actually, I had damage all on my guy. Which meant that even when I hit the mirrors, I still did some splash damage, so that was a good strat. So in the future, I know what to do. Just don't use the stupid ruins and spawn scorch worms there. Got it. Okay. So I don't think I can build anything new. That is correct, I cannot. Okay. Well, I build a mud hut, I guess. One step closer to humble camp to proud village, blah blah, it's mud hut. But we are honestly grateful. People have exhausted body and mind. Some private space called home will make everyone happier. Cool. What can you do? I can upgrade you to get more inventory, more slots, I guess. I guess that gave me 1 more slot to equip things in. Okay. And I didn't get any more of these orbital expansions still. Ah! Okay, now the end of the episode. Pretend I said the outro again. Bye.